Coming at you live and direct straight from New York Comic Con 2024. My name's Off the Cuff Tom, Nerd Initiatives Pop Culture Connoisseur, and we're here with Mr. Justin. Justin, thank you so very much. It's a pleasure to see you again here. First off, what a great setup.
Thank you, thank you. This is our San Diego Comic Con setup. We're on the second story of the Tamashii Nations booth. We got an incredible view of all the fanfare and pleasantries that are going on right now at New York Comic Con.
Now, not just the booth itself, but the footprint from Bandai is how big?
It's pretty massive. We have about 12 booths. There's the Gundam base behind us. There's Bandai Entertainment having the Little Nightmares 3 playable demo. Our Tamashii Nations booth. We got our Ichiban show in Banpresto. We have Ultraman. We have Dragon Ball, Tamagotchi, Godzilla, Gashapon, Nanoblock, and Bandai Hobby.
Right.
A lot of action.
That's why it's on video. So, what is it like for you coming back? Obviously, you do this all the time, but the experience of seeing all the fans geeking out over their favorite IPs and, getting the actuality of putting it into plastic.
Oh yeah, 100%. So New York is a different monster altogether. I love the energy, love the vibe. One of my favorite things is just kind of cruising through the Crystal Palace to see all the amazing cosplay that goes on there. And you hit the nail on the head right there with what it's like to experience the con. Like, we're just a very tactile media, right? Where it's cool to see a photo of a toy, but you really want to have it in your hands and check it out and play with it. And there's a lot of touch and try components that exist in our Bandai footprint. And once you see how heavy it is, the quality, the articulation, the detail, then you're gonna want to grab that figure.
Yeah, so on Play for Keeps, we try to cover all the different companies. But for me personally, when I get a Tamashii figure, or if I get, just anything from Bandai, it's always made with care and with love.
Well, I appreciate that.
It really is. I've had older figure arts. I go back a decade with figure arts, and to see how the figures have evolved, the engineering has evolved. What's that like to be able, instead of, you and I probably start off with 5 point.
Right, yeah, 100%.
And now we're at like 73.
It's funny you say that because when our friends over at Mezco made that 5 point Batman, the 66 Batman set, I had to get it. Like the child in me really just had to have that set. And that's like where I come from, right? And I love it so much. And you're right, like even though figure arts have always had like the articulation and like the ab crunch and all that sort of stuff, it just gets better and better each and every year. As technology changes, as we evolve, as we learn, we see the feedback, we see, we take the good with the bad.
Exactly.
We can always be better, right? So that's our goal, is just to be better, be the best figures that we possibly can. So seeing that evolution in your 10-year journey has probably been incredible. And Tamashii Nations has celebrated its 15th year anniversary last year, so time sees a flying. I've been with Bandai for 5 years now, and even I've seen it.
Well, between my 10, your 5, we got it covered.
Yeah, we got it covered, right? Yeah. No, even from like a pre-COVID to a post-COVID world, that's really when the magnifying glass really went on figures, because everyone went a little crazy town banana pants with their collecting. Everyone's at home, going a little stir crazy, wanting to buy. Everything was online. We couldn't even go to a store to buy anything. And we had to be satiated somehow. And in that journey, that's when people really started to take the figures out, play with them, maybe even take up toy photography. A lot of toy photography enthusiasts came out of COVID with really fun action shots, fireworks going off, dust bowls going off. And everyone got really excited about that.
Our guy Juan from Juan Reads Comics is our toy photographer guy. He's got some great shots here during the convention, so trust me.
No, that's great. Good shout out.
Now, speaking of at the convention, there's 2 figures that are convention exclusives, correct?
Yeah, we got a couple there. There's the Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Vegito.
Say that 3 times fast.
I can't. I'll stroke out. And then we also have our gold Godzilla -1 figure from Bandai Toy.
And they're both beautifully done, painted, articulated, and I think what's nice is that in the Dragon Ball line, you really took some care to, we all know, if you take any one Saiyan's hair off, that's the same guy. You just change it out.
Right. And that, So kind of a mind-blowing video when you see that for the first time.
But the figures, how you've done them, you know, because how many Super Saiyans have we got? How many blues? How many roses, blacks, fuchsias, puce?
I need an abacus to keep count of all
that stuff.
Exactly.
But what you did with this Vegito is that you gave it that nice pearlish metallic look, really to differentiate from Super Saiyan God form.
Right, and even just you know, a regular release versus an event exclusive, right? So have something a little bit different for it to just sort of stand out as an event exclusive.
So since you've been with the company, and this is going to be the last one, the big one, two of them. What's your favorite figure that you've had since you've been here?
Okay.
And what's the figure you want?
Okay, I got answers for both of them.
I figured.
All right. So favorite figure is Voltron. We actually have an anniversary edition down below. Actually, we sold out, but I got that figure in 2019, and it just sort of kicked back all those old memories when I was a child, growing up in the 80s, having a Voltron figure, and it was die-cast, and it was heavy.
It's a lost art.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely gorgeous. I'm a sucker for combiner bots, and having 5 lines come together, it was amazing. And the first thing I bought when I started with Bandai, I got 2 things. I got a Shao Kahn from Storm Collectibles, and I got a Voltron.
All right.
And 100% in love. I knew I made the right choice. And then as far as what I want, it doesn't exist yet, but I want King of the Hill SH Figuarts. So that's what I want.
Now, I've got a stack of 20s and a tarp for the back of my truck. Let's make this happen.
Would it come with empties as well?
Yep, and an ice chest, and maybe just what would be really cool is if each one of them came with a little bit of piece of the fence or something to sort of recreate
That'd be
the
great,
alley.
yeah. Oh, and if you do Bobby, make sure to include the purse.
Absolutely.
Get your hands on my purse!
I don't know you.
That's
yeah,
right.
just like with that expression that he has when he's like, I don't know you. That would be the best.
That'd be awesome. Well, thank you so
and
very much.
And Ladybird.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my God. And 3-time substitute teacher of the year, Peggy
And make
Hill.
sure that, you know, with Hanks, you got to put in Strickland propane and propane accessories.
Exactly. Oh, man. That would be amazing.
That'd be some fun licensing.
I would buy them all.
That's a shut up and take my money moment.
100%.
Exactly. Well, thank you so very much again. It's always a pleasure coming and talking with you guys and seeing all the phenomenal stuff. Ultraman Rising. It's a big footprint, but when you're in with people that know and love this. And that's the same thing.
Space.
It is. It really is. And in the collector space, you guys are definitely one of the best.
Thank you very much.
Honestly and truly from my heart.
I am honored and humbled. I assure you, I love that you love our figures so much.
I do. And next time, when you play, make sure you're here at Nerd Initiative and you play for keeps. I'm out.
Thank you so much.